Okay, I think we have to announce the correct answer and start the event. It's the Tuyết, can you help us to turn off the music and announce the correct answer? Okay, who knows the correct answer and why? If you know the tip, you can share. Ở đây ai biết cách làm sao để mình tính ra được cái con số ấy, và mọi người tự tin là mình đoán chính xác thì mọi người có thể bật mic lên giải thích. Chị Ánh, can you explain? How did you do that? Were you just counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or do you have any formula or any tips? Can you share?
Sorry, I will explain in English.
Yes, it's up to you. Up to you. Anything is fine.
Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ đếm theo cái con số những cái ô nhỏ, sau đó thì nó sẽ đi từ sau đó sẽ lớn dần lên, mình sẽ gộp thành những cái ô vuông lớn dần lên. Thì hiện tại là cái ô nhỏ ở trong một cái khung lớn nhất thì cái ô nhỏ là có 16. Cho mình coi lại cái ô được không? Như là nó có 16 thì phải, nó có 16 cái ô nhỏ nhất, sau đó mình sẽ gộp tiếp theo là sẽ là 4 ô. 4 ô lớn tiếp theo là nó sẽ có mỗi một ô vuông lớn rồi nó sẽ gồm 4 ô vuông nhỏ, trong đó thì sẽ có 4 ô nữa là 20, rồi gộp thêm những cái ô vuông, có 4 ô vuông thì tổng cộng là sẽ có 24, tổng cộng là sẽ có 25 chứ, 25 ô vuông gồm có 4 ô vuông nhỏ bên trong, rồi sau đó sẽ là ô vuông mà gồm có 3 ô nhỏ ở trong thì sẽ có là 1, 2, 3, 4 ô vuông gồm có 3 ô vuông nhỏ gồm có 9 ô vuông nhỏ bên trong, rồi sau đó nữa sẽ là tới cái ô vuông lớn bao quanh bên ngoài của 16 ô vuông nhỏ bên trong nữa là hình như mình đếm bị thiếu mấy cái rồi sau đó nữa là tới đếm ô vuông nhỏ xíu, ô vuông nhỏ xíu nhỏ nhất bên trong là sẽ có 8 cái ô vuông nhỏ, rồi
đáp án của chị Oanh là bao nhiêu ạ?
42, nhưng mà bây giờ mình mới phát hiện ra là có thêm mấy cái nữa. Cho nên chắc là đâu cũng phải 45 á.
Rồi ok. Mọi người chụp lại cái hình này đi và sau đó cho ban tổ chức biết đáp án cuối cùng ở trong nhóm Zalo nha. Và bây giờ thì cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều. Chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu chương trình ngày hôm nay ạ. Xin mời MC của chương trình.
Hi everyone. I'm Nhi and I came from LA team. I'm very happy to be here. And it's time we will meditate with Miss Hương Lê. Miss Hương Lê. Miss Hương.
Ok, chị Hương, chị sẵn sàng chưa? Are you okay, Jay? Are you ready?
Meditate.
Yes, I'm ready, everyone. How are you all?
Hello.
Ok, các bạn. Để tiếp theo cái truyền thống của EWM ha, chúng ta có vài phút để lắng động tâm trí và để có thể một buổi chiều toàn tâm toàn ý với chương trình sắp tới của chúng ta nha các bạn. Vậy chúng ta cùng ngồi thẳng lưng nha. Okay, sit up properly. Stretch your back. Relax your shoulders, your eyebrows, and Gently close your eyes. Give all of your attention to your breathing, taking slower, deeper breath. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. Continue to breathe that way. Notice how it feels in your whole body. Notice any place of attention or tightness. Give those areas permission to relax. Send your love into these areas. Let's thank your body for taking such good care of you. Let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for just a few minutes. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to picture one thing that made you happen today, that made you smile, or made you thankful or appreciative. Breathe in, breathe out. Just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. The moment make you happy and put a smile on your face. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and allow you to smile. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Put a smile on your face, on your lips. And then now, slowly bring back to your awareness, back to where you are now. Thank yourself for taking a few minutes rest. Kind to yourself. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your days. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you. I love you. I love you. So, first of all, I want to thank you, Love Ambassador team. They prepare and organize this meetup for us. And now we meet our speaker immediately, Miss Chun Lê. Chị Chun ơi.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's better now. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Nhi, for being our master of ceremony. Thank you, chị Hương, for being our meditation instructor today. Thank you, all the love ambassadors, to help us to bring us such a meaningful session together. As you know in advance, that today we are here to talk about visual storytelling. It attracted you somehow. So I would like to really know that why were you attracted by the word visual storytelling? Why visual storytelling? Can you share your answer by typing in the chat box or open your mind to share what you think is visual storytelling? You can raise your hand or you can just freely turn on your mic and share. What do you think is visual storytelling? What do you think? We have like chị Hoa or Anh Trúc, chị Linh. What do you think is visual storytelling? If you know or have heard of visual storytelling, just type number 1 in the chat box. Nếu mọi người đã từng nghe về cái từ khóa visual storytelling rồi thì mọi người gõ số 1. Okay. Anh Trúc already. Chị Linh says we tell story by visual. Chị Hương, you are sending private message to me. Chị Hoa, visual storytelling is telling a story using drawing instead of word. Nice thought. Just story, but use image or imagination to talk. It is interesting express ourselves in different way. I haven't heard about this word before. No, that's fine. Even you have heard of this word or you have never heard of this word, you also have a great reason to be here, because we are here to experience visual storytelling. I'm not an expert of visual storytelling. I'm not a great visual storyteller, but I'm here to open this space for all of us to together experience visual storytelling. Okay. Story by drawing. Okay. We will find out together by experiencing. Okay. And the way we are going to experience together is, for me, is it's always fun, and it always useful to learn something by games. So the first game I would like to invite all of you to play together is called Pictionary. Now, all you have to do is just to look at some pictures of mine. Technical host, can you mute someone? Or everyone, you can mute yourself while listening. All you have to do is just to look at the picture that I show you, and then you type your answer. You type your keyword in the chat box, or you can just turn on your mic and speak out loud. For example, now we have the first example for you. Look at this picture and tell us what you think is the keyword.
No matter.
Do you guys hear someone is talking? Sometimes.
No matter.
Eggs. Let's see. What do you think? Eggs. Okay. Sorry. So the final answer is eggs. So do you know and understand the way that we are going to work, right? So basically, we just show you the pictures and you guess the keywords. Some keywords I think very similar to each other, but we only have one correct answer. Okay, let's try with another one. What is the keyword? This time, peace. World. You can open your mic and talk. Ở phần này mọi người ơi, tốt nhất mọi người nên mở mic và nói nha, để mình xem thử là mình có bao nhiêu cái câu trả lời khác nhau.
I think it is together.
Together, maybe. Community, people, meeting, children all the world. We have like tons of different answers already. With just some pictures. Activities. Social. I think we should show the answer now.
Society.
Society. Okay. Next one. What is this?
Ideas.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Idea. You can talk. Idea. Idea. What else? Everyone thinks it's idea.
Save life.
Save life. Brainstorming, creativity.
Imagination.
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 Okay, let's see. The answer is mindset. Okay, next one.
Mindset.
Next one. You just open your mic and talk. Art. Good. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. What else?
Hobby.
Hobbies. What else? Art.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Maybe. Something about art. Anyone else? Creative. Maybe. Yeah, it looks very creatively. Okay, let's see the answer. Art. Yay. So basically someone has correct answer, right? Next one.
I think it's exercise.
Exercise. We can see different activities here. Maybe it's exercise. Challenge. Chị Khoa, you can open your mic and say, we need some other voices. I'm bored with myself voice. Effort, maybe. What else?
Sport.
What other sports? Maybe. Thank you, chị Hương. Okay, the answer is effort. I can't open my mic. Okay, her babies are crying. Okay, so don't need to open. What is this?
Climate.
Wind.
Wind.
You can see the cloud. Wind. Windy. Weather. They are very similar, right? Weather. Maybe. We can see the cloud. We can see the wind. We can see the tree.
Climate.
Yeah, maybe climate. Someone, you can type the word in the chat box so that other people know a new word, right? Let's see. The answer is wind. Okay, but I think climate and weather are also very close. Okay, do we have any other keywords? Okay, good. How are you feeling right now? You can open your mic and share some thoughts. What are you feeling, or maybe what have you learned from this activity? Happy? Heart icons. What else? Interested. Interesting? Okay. Many of us feel, and also for the kids, I have asked people to play this game so many times before, and it has never been bored. Everyone gets so excited. Because what? Because why? There must be some reason that when we use pictures or when we play with the pictures, we always feel fun. There's something inside of that. Okay, now you have played the number one game called Pictionary. Now the second game, Chun, is all about games. So the second game is a memory challenge. This time, again, you are having another opportunity to work with visuals. But it's not only look at the picture and guess. This time, you are given a lot of words at the same time. You can see in the picture, I have 15 different words for you. And all you have to do now is just look at these 15 words and no writing, just looking, no writing. Just try to look at those 15 keywords and remember them. Okay, now 1 minute starts. No writing. No writing, no cheating. Look, memorize. Twenty seconds left. Ten seconds left. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now type in the chat box the number of words that you can remember. How many words can you remember? How many? Let's see who is the first one. Type the number. No, chị Lương, can you please just share the number? Like how many? Yeah, chị Oanh, 10 words. Chị Thường, 10. Chị Lương, how many? Can you remember? Who is better than 10? Chị Ngọc Ánh, 6. Chị Vân, 10. Good job. 10 out of 15. It's good job. What? Chị Lương, you can remember all the 15 keywords? Really? Chị Trang, Min, 11. Around 12. What does it mean around? Chị Vân, 6. Chế Hương, 8. Chị Khánh, 12. Okay, I have a very quick interview for the people who has the best result. Chị Lương, can you open your mic and share? How do you remember those things in just 1 minute? Chị Lương, chị có thể mở mic share được không?
Yes, I pick microphone. The focus.
That's fine.
I tell it all of I speak all of earth. All
Yeah.
of the some.
Yeah. Can you share all the words that you can remember?
I smile. I forgot it.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I pick another one. Maybe chị Khoa. Oh no, chị Khoa. It's noisy there. Chị Khánh, can you open your mic?
Aling does work in the chị nói cái gì đâu, chị Linh các từ trong về cái nhóm từ, ví dụ như là chị thấy những cái từ đó là nó về một công việc, ví dụ như là input, output, success, presentation, award đó, chị Linh nó vô một cái cụm đó thì chị nhớ như vậy.
Success.
Can you please tell us or list out those words that you remember? Chị có thể liệt kê lại một lần nữa không?
Input, output, read, success, presentation, optimize, success, award, travel, risk, focus.
You have a supporter out there. Thank you, chị Khánh. Now I would like to invite someone else. Maybe Miss Ngọc Ánh. Are you there? Miss Ngọc Ánh, you can remember 6 keywords, right? Chị Ánh ơi, can you hear me? Maybe she's not there. Chị Hoàng Vân, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, chị Vân, can you just list out those words that you remember? 10 words, right?
Focus, risk, success, presentation, quality, input, output, optimize, travel, and what else?
That's fine. I think that's fine. It's just the first round of this game. Thank you, chị Vân.
Yeah.
It was just the first round. We have the second round, and this time you are helped. This time you are helped with the pictures. Now look at the picture and the keywords at the same time. We also have those 15 keywords, but with 15 images next to the keywords. Now you still have, again, 1 minute to remember. Just look and no writing. 1 minute starts. $35 seconds. $25 seconds. Let's see this time, how many can you remember? No writing, everyone. Use your memory only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's out. How many words can you remember? Please, again, you can open your mic or type in the chat box. It's fine. Let us know, is it better or worse than the first time? Ooh. 13. Good job. 12. 15. Is it more or less? More or less than the first time? It seems like I think it's better than the first time. Look at the result.
I think it's better
Yeah.
than the first time.
Yeah, it's better. Like 12. Last time, Jae-hyung only remembers like 8, but now 12. Yeah, everyone seems to remember more. Why? Wait, can you turn on your mic and open your camera and tell us why? What is the difference? And what helped you? How did it help you? Anyone wants to share? You can raise your hand or just freely open your mic.
I will say.
Okay, chị Oanh, please.
In the first time, imagination.
You visualized.
Visualize in the picture in my mind. And in the second time, I look the picture again, and that picture is different with my imagination. So two times look at the picture. I think I remember better.
Thank you. Good job. And chị Thương says that it's because of the associated images. What else? Somebody says they group the words, right? Grouping words and pictures, they help. So I can find the similar thoughts and similar experience between all of you here is comparing the first time and the second time. Frankly, clearly, the second time is better because pictures help, right? So that is technical host. The next slide, please. So yeah, you have just answered like the second time pictures help, right? So normally in your daily taking notes, if we have two different styles, the first one is keywords plus pictures, and the second one is only keywords. Which one do you prefer? In daily note taking, if you like keywords and pictures, type number 1. If you like keywords only, type number 2.
I like keywords and picture, but
yeah,
but I don't good in raw picture. So
yeah.
Now I just use keywords.
I think that's fine because we are not good enough yet. So that is why we are here to practice. That's the reason. I'm not a good drawer as well, so don't worry about that. I'm not an expert. We are both learners. Okay. The next one, the next slide. Sorry, I can't remember my words, so technical host has to work a lot to help me. We are here to talk about visuals because there was one research, not one, but a lot of researchers say that people only remember about 10% of what they read or what they hear within a few days of getting the information. But if they also get an image with the information, though the amount that they remember increases to 65%. That is why for the first round, because we just read, so we can only remember a small amount of the information. But for the second round, with the pictures, with the support and the help of the pictures, and our brain likes that, our brain likes pictures. So it helps us to remember 65% or maybe more. Someone remember even 15 keywords, right? It's the reason why that we are here today to talk about visual storytelling. If you have children in your home, in your family, you will see that all the kids under 5 years old, they like drawing, or maybe more than 5 years old, up to 15 years old, even teen, they really like drawing. And throwing back to our childhood, our kids' time, do you agree with me that we all like to draw? But for some reasons, I don't know what yours are, but mine is because of no one asked me to draw. And maybe when I drew something, someone came and talked to me like, oh, your drawing was ugly. Your drawings was terrible. And that was why I stopped drawing. And that was why I thought I am very bad at drawing. But now I changed my mind. Since 2009, I started drawing again. 2009 means it's 11 years ago, or maybe almost 12 years ago. I started to draw again without hearing any judgment or any complainations from anybody. I didn't care what they told me, whether they told me you are bad at drawing or your drawing are like terribly awful. I didn't care. I just kept on drawing. And it made me today. It made me who I am today. I am known as a visual practitioner, not a good artist, not a famous artist, but I am known by people that I am a visual practitioner. And they don't say the same thing to me anymore. Like they don't think, oh, she's very bad at drawing. I don't hear these things those days. I don't ever hear it again. I just keep drawing, keep practicing. And here I just want to like inspire all of you here that you can do the same thing. Forget all about that. Just keep practicing. If one day your drawing is not yet good, then do it again and do it multiple times in 10 years. So what? You will be successful. The key is always practice. Practice, practice, and practice. That's all. Okay. Next slide, please. We are here to talk about visual storytelling. So I think it's the best for you to let you see an example of a good visual storytelling.
Marry for love? For most of history, the idea would have seemed silly.
It's kind of small. Can you
survival, for reproduction and social acceptance?
Can you adjust?
And so much more.
Okay.
But how did we get here?
Okay. Maybe bigger.
Let's look to Abraham Maslow as our unlikely tour guide. Maybe you learned in Psych 101 about his hierarchy of needs, with physiological and safety needs at the bottom, belonging and love needs in the middle, and esteem and self-actualization needs at the top. Like a video game of life, you can't pursue the higher needs until you've met the lower ones. For thousands of years, spouses were workmates. They struggled together to produce the food, clothing, and shelter required to survive. Then, starting around 1850, America and other Western nations industrialized. Increasing wealth meant that more people could meet those low-level needs without being married. For the first time ever, personal fulfillment became a primary goal of marriage, which jumped up to Maslow's love and belonging level. Spouses went from workmates to soulmates. But this early version of soulmate marriage was based on the idea that men and women should adhere to radically different gender stereotypes in order to inspire love. The assertive breadwinner married the nurturing homemaker. In the 1960s, people staged a full-on revolt against these constricting social roles. Individuality, freedom of expression, and authenticity became the holy grail. Today, we still marry for love, but we also require that our partner help us grow toward our authentic self. Michelangelo said that sculpting is not about creating a sculpture, but about revealing it, chiseling and polishing the block of marble to reveal the beautiful form slumbering within. Similarly, married people began looking to their partner to sculpt away their flaws and facades, bringing forth the authentic self buried within. The climb of marriage up Maslow's hierarchy creates a paradox. On one hand, as our expectations become increasingly complex, more marriages fall short. To meet our highest needs, our partner must understand us profoundly. Even if we invest tons of time and effort in the relationship, which most of us aren't doing, there's no guarantee we'll attain this level of understanding. From this perspective, it's no surprise that the divorce rate doubled between 1960 and 1980, reaching 50%, or that the average marriage is less satisfying today than it was a few decades ago. On the other hand, the best marriages today are better than the best marriages of earlier eras. When they do manage to fulfill our highest needs, we can achieve, in Maslow's words, profound happiness, serenity, and richness of the inner life. In our grandparents' era, a loving and respectful marriage generally made people happy. Today, many of us find such a marriage disappointing if it doesn't also facilitate our voyage of self-discovery and personal growth. But those of us whose marriage achieves all of that enjoy a level of marital fulfillment that Grandma and Grandpa wouldn't have dreamed possible.
Okay. Thank you, chị Xuyết, for showing. Can you just turn off? Can you just turn off the slide share a little bit? Can you stop sharing screen a little bit? I want to get all of you back to the main hall a little bit before we go into the breakout rooms. You have watched the video, so please let us know by your brain which words or how many keywords can you remember after you watched that video. Just tell us some keywords that you still remember from the video.
Expectation.
Expectation. Divorce, right? Expectation, marriage, happy, divorce, inner life. Inner life is my favorite word. Inner life. Yeah. And what else? Any other special keywords? Or is there any special things that you still remember? Maybe not keyword, but some images that still remains in your mind. 1960s. So we watched the same video, right? But we learned different things. We remember different things. And we were attracted by different things. So now okay, love and physical. What was the messages that the video wanted to talk to us? Do you remember? What were the messages in the video?
Methods make marriage stronger.
What else? Marriage, maybe. Yeah. The key takeaway messages for each of us may be differently because according to our life experience, right? Marriage changes through time. Was the way that they shared with us about the information and all the theory, all the things? Do you think that story or the way that they tell that story was good or not good? Or what do you think about it? How do you feel about the video? The divorce increased. You were attracted by that information.
I think this video so quick, so a lot of information, but it is explained so quick. I can summarize.
Oh, it's pretty fast, right?
Yes.
So we have just together watched a story. I don't know what exactly it wanted to tell us, but we have just watched a story, and someone feel this and someone feel that. Now, my question for all of you is, what do you think is a good story, or what do you think is the good way to tell a story? Yeah. As you can see in the chat box, I put the answer in here already. What makes a good story? Now we are going to break out into different rooms, and in that room, your group will together discuss what makes a good story, and about like 5 or to 7 minutes, and then you guys will get back here in the main room to share with the big group about what do your groups think about a good stories. What elements, how many basic elements we need for a good story. Okay, do you have any questions related to the questions? Okay, if you don't, what is that, Jay?
You mean all kind of stories?
Yeah, any kind of story. What element in a story that can attract you? What do you like of a story? Is the question clear enough? If you are clear with the question, type number 5. Okay, 5. If you clear, we are going to talk about what makes a good story. I will make you an example. I always say some sense of humor in my story, and I would like to hear some sense of humor from other stories too. For me, sense of humor is good element of a good story. Okay, now I will divide you into different groups. You just click join, and then we will get back to the main room after 5 or 7 minutes. I will walk around. Chị Tuyết, I think only you can break. Okay, I can break our rooms. I will assign manually, automatically. We have 25, maybe 4 groups. Okay, click join. Cẩm ơi sao không vô phòng vậy Cẩm?
Dạ.
Không vô được hả?
Bị văng ra.
Văng ra hả?
Mày em đó là...
Rồi vô lại.
Lúc nãy vô được mà bây giờ bị văng ra.
Rồi chị ép em vô. Sao chị move em rồi, em chỉ cần nhấn join là được nha. Ok chị Phân.
Cảm ơn.
Ủa sao chị move em rồi mà vẫn không vô được hả Cẩm? Không hiểu nổi nhỉ? Mọi người cứ chia sẻ thôi, tức là bình thường anh ra nghe một cái câu chuyện ấy thì anh sẽ thấy một câu chuyện như thế nào là một câu chuyện thú vị, nó có cái gì mà làm anh cảm thấy thú vị. Cũng có những cái câu chuyện mà anh không muốn nghe đúng không, có những người kể chuyện mà anh không muốn nghe đó. Mà mình nói tiếng Anh nha mọi người. What makes a good story for you? Chị Trang, you can start first. You can warm up the room. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Seems like your face are getting brighter after you get back to the main room. It's time for each of your group to share about your group discussions. What did your group think? One story is a good story. Which one wants to go first? Which group wants to go first?
Joe, is it on back? We're only 16 in the room.
No, yeah, oh, okay, others.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think chị Vân has to leave because she has another meeting. But yeah, again, I will repeat that. Each team now will nominate one person to share your group discussion with the big group. What do you guys think is a good story? Who wants to go first? I need one volunteer. Okay, chị Oanh. Chị Oanh, okay, your team goes first.
Okay, I will present about my team. My team discuss content. A good storytelling is need a good content is amazing in have a lot of amazing scenes. Yes, in the story is we should create, we should make sense and humorous and you emotion to fitable with sense and humorous story. It should be help main character in the story. In the story, it needs a good connection, have logic in the content, and have good message. We think so. That's enough.
Wow, a lot of elements. Okay, we can call it basic element or core element in a good story. Thank you so much, team number 1. Now, next. Who's next? Be brave if you want to be a visual storyteller. Okay. Miss Snow.
Hi everyone. My group is a big group, so after discussing, we agree with the 4 elements make a good story. The first is character, maybe a nice or beautiful or handsome character. The second is plot. Plot means the content or the structure of the story. And the third is the keyword, the message of the story going to earth. And the last, impress ending, maybe a happy ending or a sad ending. So thank you. That's all of the ideas my group.
Thank you. I think they are really good. So you can look at the chat box. We have like a lot of things that can attract us to listen to a story or to watch a movie. Now, I would like to hear the last. Oh no, we have how many groups? Maybe 4. The next one. Who's next? Or you can share personally. Oh, anh Giang, Superman. Come on.
Good afternoon, everybody. In my there are four people in my room, but 2 people busy, and I and I and Chang and practice together. In Chang opinion, make a good story. There are some icon, some picture, and roadmap. In my opinion, in order to create an interesting story, it needs to be action, experience. It's proceed of telling the listener needs to interact with the teller. Anh phát âm nó hơi kém một chút, mọi người cần phải anh dịch lại không nữa.
Không sao anh phát âm lại cái keyword cho em đi.
Keyword là
interaction.
Interact with the teller. Tương tác với người kể chuyện nhé.
Okay, I have you. Interactive storyteller.
Storyteller, yes. And it need be action experience, tức là câu chuyện trải nghiệm thực tế. Tức là tốt nhất là nó là câu chuyện trải nghiệm thực tế của cái người kể đấy thì nó sẽ hấp dẫn mọi người. Ngoài ra nó cần có thể có là cái icon, picture and open subject. Đấy, những 5 cái keyword như thế.
Yeah. Icons, pictures, and open subject. Do you agree with me that comparing reading a comic and comparing reading a book full of words and words and words, we prefer reading a comic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's always that. Or according to just listen to an audio and watching a cartoon saying the same message. We prefer the cartoon. There must be some reason why visuals can help us to memorize. Visuals can help us be happier, funnier. There must be some reasons. And now we are here to practice. Only when you practice or only when you experience that working with visuals, you understand why and how. Okay. Now, according to your answers and some researches I already made, we basically we have 5 main elements of a good story. Look at the picture on the right of the slide. You can see what characters are there. Who are they? Can you see? Tom and Jerry, right? Even like I'm this old, I'm like 30, 31 years old almost, but I always feel so excited and happy and like I laugh like crazy when I watch Tom and Jerry. Because what? Because they are good characters. What is better than a fight between a cat and a mouse, right? They always have problems. So the things are the characters and the problem. Oh, sometimes they are fighting because of the food. They want to steal the food, or sometimes even they fight in their dreams. And sometimes they fight in the kitchen, and sometimes they fight under the rain, right? So that's a good context or a good setting where the problem takes place. Sometimes the owner of theirs go out and they fight because normally when she is home, she doesn't allow them to fight. But when she gets out, the owner of the cat and the mouse gets out, they fight because they have chance to fight. Sometimes it is just that. And there are always things that happen. Maybe maybe Tom is sleeping, nothing happened, Tom is sleeping, and Jerry feels bored, and he started to find something to play with Tom. Something, it's just that, right? And a good story, or like normally a good ending has a good story has a good ending. Sometimes Tom and Jerry became friends after the fight. That's a good ending, right? And sometimes because Tom did bad things and Jerry did great things, so the good people win. At the end, Jerry wins. That's a good ending. So basically, just look at Tom and Jerry's our famous cartoon. We see that there are 5 basic elements in a good story: a setting, a characters, things that happen, good ending, or a problem. Right? So apply these things into your story. Next time, when you want to tell somebody a story, when you want to deliver a presentation, when you want to maybe want to debate, or maybe just you want to encourage someone to buy you something like that, use these elements and with the help of visuals. If you want them to keep those information in mind, use visuals. So normally, let me show you. Okay, sometimes the picture is only the picture, right? Maybe I can draw a car. Here I can draw a car without anything else. It's just a car or a cute car. That's it. But sometimes, also with a car, but I try to put days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And I put some events under the day. It's different. It has story. It is a story of a month of working. I have a month of working plan on here. But if I just draw a car, it's just a picture. So sometimes your visual is storytelling, and sometimes your visuals is just visuals. If you want your visuals to be something to help you tell a stories, try and consider to put characters, setting, what else? What are the 5 main elements of a good story? What are the main elements? Let's see. What can you remember? We have characters and what? What are 5 main elements of a good story? Can you text in the chat box? Problem? What else? Events or things that happen. Yeah. Good ending. Yes. 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 Characters always. Sometimes a handsome characters make the film beautiful, right? A setting, yeah, or setting context. Very good, everyone. Now I think it's time for us to practice visuals and storytelling. Remember, we are not artists. We do not to be a good drawer. We are visual practitioner. Doesn't mean we are a good drawer. Okay. Now our exercise is, I would like to invite all of you to take a few minutes to think back about your childhood and the memories that you have. In those memories, try to think of a story that meant to you. Bây giờ mọi người hãy thử dành một ít thời gian mình tưởng nhớ lại cái thời tuổi thơ của mình, và trong cái quãng thời gian thời thơ ấu đó chúng ta có một cái câu chuyện gì mà nó có ý nghĩa đối với chúng ta. Thì sau đó chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau vẽ nguệch ngoạc. Chúng ta hãy nhớ về cái câu chuyện đó và hãy kể một cái câu chuyện sử dụng visual và sử dụng 5 cái thành phần mà chúng ta vừa được học. Okay. After memorizing of that story, draw a picture of your childhood. Draw a picture and make sure to put the characters, make sure to put the setting, the problem, things that happen, and tell us the ending of that story. Okay. Do you have any questions for this exercise? Mọi người có câu hỏi nào cho bài tập này không? Ở bài tập này thì chúng ta sẽ thử dùng giấy bút và chúng ta sẽ hãy vẽ ra cái điều gì nó đang xuất hiện khi mà chúng ta nghĩ về tuổi thơ của mình, cái câu chuyện nào nó bật lên thì chúng ta hãy vẽ. Đừng quan tâm tới chuyện đẹp xấu nha. Đừng quan tâm tới chuyện đó, hãy để cho cái cảm xúc nó dẫn dắt. You finished?
Yes.
Okay, Nyi's finished. Remember one very important principle in visual thinking. Less is more. Less is more, or a picture speaks 1,000 words. So don't try to make things complicated. Yeah. Nhi, can you show the picture closer to the camera? I can spotlight to everyone. You have to turn off your virtual background.
Yes.
Yes, you can show it. Yeah. They have characters. Okay. So after this, you will show the picture to your friends and tell them the stories. Okay, thank you, Nhi. Anyone else? Chị Lương. Okay, I will, and Chế Hương. Wait a second. Chế Hương at spotlight. And Giang, have you finished? Can you show it closer at spotlight? Anyone else? Okay. Oh, good art. Oh, Anh Giang's picture looks really artistic. Thank you. Chị Hương, can you show it closer? Chị Thủy also. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I don't think we have like enough time to send you into the breakout room. So I suggest that these nominated people will tell us their story as demonstrations. So we have Nhi, we have chị Lương, chị Hương, anh Giang, and chị Thủy. We have 5 nominators. Chị Tuyết, do you have any picture there? Maybe not yet. You are the technical host. Okay, do your job. So we have 5 nominators here. Anyone wants to tell your story? Ở đây có ai volunteer để dùng cái bức tranh mà mình vẽ kể một cái câu chuyện về tuổi thơ của mình không?
Yeah.
Who's that? And chị Oánh, even you don't have the picture there, but you can also tell your story. Chị Oánh.
Yeah.
Chị Khánh also. Sorry.
Yes.
So we have Chế Hương. Raise your hand. And I think chị Khoa should be a very good visual storyteller. Chị Khoa is a good drawer. But yeah, I suggest that I will invite Chế Hương and chị Thủy and Nhi. And if we have more time, I would like to hear from maybe one more person. Okay, who goes first? Oh, okay, you don't have time. That's fine. Who goes first? Because 3 of you raises your hand, so I don't know who's first. Okay, Nhi, you go first.
Yes. Hi, everyone. And I want to my story about my childhood. I have many friends, and we have many games in a day. We can play together all day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and even in the evening. And we have many traditional games. Just simple. The game just simple. It's just, but we just funny, and I cannot remember. I cannot forget this childhood. I always remember that time. It's a beautiful with me. I wanted to tell everyone I have a beautiful childhood, and I have many good friends. I love them, and I always remember that time. Thank you.
Thank you, Nhi. It seems like you are very emotional out there.
Yes.
With okay, maybe you are a bit nervous, or maybe you are a bit emotional. I would like to invite Thủy to come next, and then after that, Chế Hương will be on the stage.
Hello, everyone. I would like to tell you about my story, school story.
Closer, please. Chị Thủy, closer, please. Closer. Để sát camera hơn đấy chị. Yes. Okay.
My school, I remember my family moved to another place. I didn't have any friends because I was new. I remember that Dung is my best friend. At that time, she saw me play along, and she went to friends with me. Then we always went to she behind the we study together and we grew up. Now we are always best friends. I don't know how to
That's fine. That's fine. It's always emotional when we talk about best friends.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the story, chị Dung. And yeah, I understand that moving home is always really tough time for us. We change everything. Like we have to change the school, we have to change friends, we have to change everything. And it's not easy for a kid. Thank you so much, chị Thủy. Now, Chế Hương, and after Chế Hương, I would like to invite our last speaker, chị Khoa, on the stage. Thank you, chị Thủy. Welcome, Chế Hương.
Hi, everyone. Can you see my drawings?
Yes, very clear.
Okay. Thank you all my previous speakers. So I have enough time to make a colorful my drawings. I would like to tell you about a good memory when talking about my childhood. I want to put here is like a school holiday. You can see my school and the holidays with the smiling face and the dancing children. Can you all see?
Yes. Can you hold up your picture?
Okay.
A little?
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a rat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yes, it's really the rat. Okay. So you can see, I want to tell you about our school holidays. Where I'm from, we stay in near to the Teddy Field. They have the river. I have many boats there. And all of my classmates, we enjoy our holidays. And a story that made me very happy, try to recalling is the other day we all went to the Teddy Field. You know the Teddy Field? Những cái cánh đồng lúa.
Yes, paddy fields.
Yeah, and then we are trying to catch the mouse. And that's why I draw here two mice. And you know what? We all of us is like, I remember about 7 or 8 years old. And we're trying to catch the mouse. And the mouse is very clever. And we used to use the rice thing to burn and then try to get the rat running out from their net. And the thing is that when we're trying to start the fire, and then the rat running out from the net, and all of us trying to run after the rat with a stick on. With a stick on the hand, and we end up, instead of trying to catch the rat, we hit one another because the rat running here and there, and then we're trying to run around. Okay, so that is just a very short story. I give the time for another speaker. Thank you all.
So much. Thank you so much,
thank you too for the very good reminding of my childhood time.
Yeah. That is, listening to your story makes me feel a little sorry and a little pity to the kids nowadays, because not even they are living in the modern cities, but they are living under the COVID-19. So definitely they have much less chances, like comparing to us, right? So yeah, those things are very beautiful. Thank you so much. And now our last speaker, chị Khoa. Welcome on the stage. Can you share chị Khoa's picture for her presentation, please? Chị Tiết, can you share the picture? Share screen. Open it and share screen.
Do you need the photo?
because the drawing is really bad.
No, I don't think it's bad. It's just we just need such thing. Chị Tiết, can you see the picture in the chat box that she sent? Okay, open it and share screen. Yeah.
Okay, so I just start then. Hello everyone. I want to share something about my childhood. This is not a good story. This is not a happy story, but I would like to share. So when I entered secondary school, my father sent me to a private school, and at that time you must be rich to study in a private school. But actually my family was not that rich. We just normal family. Since I entered the school, I was always the outsider. When my friends played, they didn't call me because they usually went to the coffee shop or buy gift to the amusement park. And everything went bad with my English teacher. She opened extra class. So everyone in all my classmates joined that class except me because I didn't have money. And she started doing bad things to me. She scolded me a lot and she gave me bad grades even though I did the good exam. And other classmates followed her. I was canceled that time. And I was so sad. I talked to my principal and he told me, he tried to manage the situation, and he talked with the teacher, with my classmates, but things didn't change much. So he talked to me. He said, turn the bullying into my advantage. So when everyone else played, I stayed home. I learned English. So my English teacher couldn't give me bad grade anymore. And I used the time to study so I can be in the high grade in my class. And after 4 years suffering, I finally make it to a good school, a good high school. I feel sad that I was bullied, but I also felt thankful to my principal because he gave me good advice, and I got good result out of that. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, chị Khoa. It seems like when we are getting back to our childhood time, it always very emotional. It's, I don't know, but it's seems like I have experienced the same things as you guys did. Like you played on the paddy field, I did. Maybe you were bullied somehow. I was bullied somehow. Like very differently from chị Khoa, you are bullied because you were not a rich kid, or like you were not in a good condition. For me, because I were in a better condition, so I was bullied. It's those stories are sometimes sad, but it's I don't know, but they are very, I'm recalled by all of that. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here and sharing your stories today. I and the Love Ambassador team really appreciate that. And after, like, before we check out, we would like to invite you to log in to Mandy.com and to help us understand your lessons today. Please go to Mandy.com and use the code 543173332. type your answer here. What have you learned today? You can open the link in the chat box, or you can just easily get into menti.com and use the code on the screen. And the love ambassadors, you can also input your answers too, because being a love ambassador, you must have learned something. Express my thinking through images. Thank you. Who's next? Happy. Visuals help you lots to express yourself via pictures, and it's more interesting and more attractive. Thank you.
Còn cái rau á bà.
Practice draw more and more. Oh, good. You can practice and post it in our group.
Yes, please. If you want to thank any of us in the Love Ambassadors team, the best way to say thank you is to upload your image or say something on the group. English community, English with meditation by Sketchnote community. It's the best if you can attach your picture. Want to practice draw more? Real stories are always good. That's mine. How to visualize stories, how to tell a good story, how to change the idea into simple images, interact. Remember, less is more. Once you know how to simplify information, actually simplicity is the best. Simplicity is like it requires a lot of knowledge, or it requires a lot of wisdom. So practice simplicity. Less is more. Wow, a lot of answers. Funny visuals help us summarize and remember a story clearly. Thanks for hearing me in English. Long time ago, don't speak English. Yeah, that's why we are here, and that's what we try to help everybody when we run this community. Know about how visual help people to learn effectively, new information, new mindset, funny, and thank you very much. Easy to tell a story based on pictures, connect with others through listening to their stories. Brainstorm, learn how to figure out my idea. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and sharing those thoughts. It's very beautiful. We will capture this Menti and upload on the community. Again, thank you so much. And I think we run out of time already. We can say goodbye by say thank you, I love you in the chat box, and we will see you in the next 2 weeks. Thank you, I love you, everyone. Bye. You can leave. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Love Ambassador team, you can stay a bit longer. Love you all.
Love you.
Thank you. I love you, everyone.
Lớp Ambassador team sẽ ngồi lại một chút xíu nha. Chị Tuyết dừng record lại giúp em đi.